Good morning. Today is Saturday, December 16th, and we are at the Red Bridge trailhead of the North Country Trail. We're in Kinzua country, as evidenced by this sign. And we're gonna go scope out a couple campsites here. One's on down the road here a little ways, but the first one is called Route Run, and if you've ever been to Red Bridge Campground, we're pretty close to that, but the trail goes up this way. So let's get heading on out and we'll check her out. First blue blaze. Well, right out of the gate, we got a pretty good climb. We're putting the ticker to the test. My stent must be working because my heart's not pounding. Yeah, it's all good. But I've gained a lot of elevation already. I don't know. That looks like some kind of boat launch or parking area. Can't tell. I am clinging to the side of a hillside here. And I'll show you a look-see here. That's Kinzua Creek. And it's drawn down for winter right now, but I'm pretty sure when the reservoir's at Summer Pool, all that is underwater. Let's see if I'm lucky enough to get it on camera, but I just put out like 3 pheasants. They must like it here for some reason. Well, I just got off trail there for a second, not paying attention, looking down at the water. You see I got my orange vest on. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of hunting season, muzzleloader maybe. Don't know if anybody hunts in here or not, but everybody yells at me when I don't wear orange, so I got my Jeep back, I got my stuff back, I got my vest, so I'm wearing it. And, oh, there's one. Thought I lost the trail again. I'm coming up to a road that isn't on my map. Usually even the lease roads are on Gaia, but this one isn't. It's kind of weird. I see a well up there. Whoa. Yeah, even those little cow paths are usually on Gaia, but that one wasn't. All that climbing I did has now been negated because I'm back down in the valley. And I should start following a little waterway called Route Run here in a minute. I'm almost a mile in, and geez, I almost forgot that my 200 miles will be coming up here in a quarter mile. So geez, I just happened to think about that. So I'm going to tune out for now, and when my 200 comes up, we'll get back together. I did it. I'm at my 200th mile. And at a rather cool spot too. I got a little footbridge coming up over Route Run here. Is that a shoe? No. Yes. It's a kid's shoe. Well, anyway, here's Route Run. Really pretty. Flowing nicely. That's upstream. And that is downstream, obviously. Yeah, I didn't know it before. I'm looking on my map, and I saw that when I zoomed in, I had to cross this thing. I didn't know if I had to rock hop or... But there's a bridge here. Thank you. And, well, maybe not. So maybe that looked like a place where you could camp down there, even though it's not designated. Okay, I think we're about halfway to my intended destination. Not the designated campsite, but there's a place with some potential. Just need to clean up some sticks and stuff. Right along Route Run. I should probably mark that. Now I'm at exactly a mile and a half. And there's another place down there with campsite potential. I'm surprised. First I thought that was a fire ring down there, but it's a tree root. Uprooted tree. That's a nice spot. Better mark that one too. I made it. I see the sign. GPS said 1.8 miles from the car. I figured it was pretty close to 2. Boy, you can't get much closer to the water than that. Holy cow. Fire ring with garbage and cigarette butts. Let's see, tents. Right here is flat. I suppose right there by that tree you could probably finagle something. My application, hammocks. I saw pictures of hammocks hung here. I don't know, that tree and that tree maybe. Honestly, there's better places on back there. I'll be back in a second. Got near that running water. I was just overcome by the need to pee. Okay, let's take a look at the running water. That's looking upstream, obviously. Whoa. And down. Now that I'm looking around, if you're willing to cross the creek, I think you could camp over there in a few places. Hell yeah. Okay, I gotta take some pictures. That's that one. Now I'm gonna head back and drive the car, park elsewhere, and go check out another one. If you remember my video from last summer at where I camped behind Chapel Fork Shelter, Chapel Fork Shelter's up there, just about another 2 miles, somewhere thereabouts. But I'm not going there today. I've already been there. We're gonna go back this way. And as usual, I'm not gonna film on the way back unless I see something especially earth-shattering. But it sure is a nice day. It's pretty darn cold when I started. I was regretting not having gloves. Now I'm regretting wearing a jacket. Okay, let's get headed back. I signed the book, looked up a couple people I know that came through here, and I can hear the road, and I can see my Jeep. We have traveled on down the road a piece, the road meaning Route 321, and right now we're on Bliss Hill Road. And I saw this on one of the pages on Facebook that they put this nice crosswalk in for hikers. And here is what they call the park. I had this marked as a parking spot, but I don't know, it's a little sketchy. But anyhow, there's supposed to be a campsite down here, not very far, that I would like to check out if I can figure out. Here we go. All right, we're headed this direction, and I do believe I hear water. Let's go. It has water. I'm not there yet, but there's water. A whopping quarter mile from where I parked, I'm here. And it must be down this White Blaze Trail. slow. A car just went by down there and I could still hear it, but I don't imagine that gets much traffic at night. Who's to say though? And right now there's water everywhere here. I got water on both sides of me. Obviously springs. Be good water. And I see a fire ring. Being this close to the road, let's see if it has a bunch of beer cans in it. And the answer is no garbage. But how could you camp here? It's flat right there, but there's roots. I guess you could put a tent right there. Hammock trees. That's kind of cool looking with all that moss. Well, if you wanted a hammock camp here, you would really have to use your imagination, because I see nothing. And the white blazes stopped here. So that's it. Bliss Hill campsite. Take it for what it is. You might be able to get 110 in here. That's about it. Now I had a picture of this place that I got off somebody else that showed 2 hammocks hanging in here. But I suppose if you had to, the picture has a blaze in the background, but the blaze looks blue like it's up there on the trail. But I suppose if you had to, you could probably hang from that tree down to this tree with the blaze on it. And then maybe from this tree to one of those 2. But you'd have to pitch your tarp down kind of tight because of this rock. I suppose it's doable. You know, over where I was before, there wasn't a lot of down limbs and underbrush and stuff, but this is like back to looking like home, where you got a lot of crap like that to deal with. Anyhow, there you go, Bliss Hill. I suppose it's doable. Probably better for hammocks actually than tents, I guess. Well, I think that's going to do it for the day. I need to head home, and I just wanted to check out a couple. Get my 200 miles. That was the big thing. And it's a nice day, really, for December. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So, yeah, that's a wrap. What I do next week, I have no clue. Well, there's a bunch of National Forest boundary markers right there. Interesting. Okay, from Bliss Hill Road in the Allegheny National Forest, we'll see you later. And if I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas.